the airing of anti-American movies in China, and as Eunice Yoon reports, that switch was sudden.
If you had a movie night over the weekend in China, you might have thought that you were living in the 1950s. The state broadcaster CCTV changed its programming lineup to include 3 anti-American movies featuring China's triumph over America during the War to Resist America and Aid Korea, or what Americans would call the Korean War. And the Communist Party's Global Times newspaper today said the China-U.S. trade war reminds us of the war in Korea, when our persistence in the battlefield and continuous victories finally forced the Americans to bow down at the negotiating table. With negotiations still at a stalemate, the anti-U.S. rhetoric is seen as a way to prepare the Chinese public for a protracted trade war. Sources told CNBC late last week that the next round of U.S.-China negotiations were in flux. And today, the Foreign Ministry said the only hope for a breakthrough would be if negotiations progressed with mutual respect. In the Chinese business community, there is growing pessimism that the two sides will get a trade deal, and people here are telling me that if there isn't a trade deal by June, prepare for the fight to get even worse. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Eunice Yoon in Beijing.